Okay, so welcome everyone. We're at Local 13 of ILWU, and we're going to present a little sketch that I wrote, which really introduces or presents two men, John Knudsen and Dickie Parker, who on May 15th, 1934, died fighting for the rights that everyone has now. And we thought it would be a good thing to tell their story. We're coming up to another May 15th. As it happens, the last few days there have been protests. The pensioners of this union have been shutting down terminals in the ports, as it's a battle to do with benefits and health care. So the struggle goes on. This union has come a long, long way, as we sort of say as we end the play, but there's always a road to still go down. So I hope you enjoy the little sketch we've put together.
It's good to be here, brothers.
John, it's brothers and sisters. There's women here as well.
Ah, so there is. Things have changed.
And it's not just white brothers and sisters. Black as well.
And Mexicans.
Well, John, Latinos.
Ah, Latinos and Latinas.
Yeah, in fact, you know, fellas, that this local has a woman vice president, and there's a woman running the Southern California pensions. How about that?
Boy, things have sure changed for the better.
They sure have changed for the better. Look at this hall. Look at this union. Now you've got chairs you can actually sit down.
Yeah, we didn't have much time for sitting in 1934.
Sure did. I'm Dickie Parker. I was 20. I went to San Pedro High. I was a longshoreman. I was flying a whole pool down around in Wilmington where the work came down. And there was a lot going on at that point. We went over down to take care of the scabs. Camped out around verse 142 to 146. 300 of us, and 300 of them, armed with a lot of guards and cops, firing tear gas and bullets.
I'm John Knudsen. Some say I was 43, others say I was 51. Either way, I was too young to die. And I went down there at 142 that night. We were going to take care of those 300 scabs that were going to try and take our jobs.
That's right.
And what were we fighting for? We were fighting for this, a hall. Somewhere that you could go and get a job from a brother, a sister, a dispatcher, and not have to pay a bribe or a bottle to some gang boss to get a job for the day.
Oh yeah. Going back, I just remember all the screaming and all the fighting over there at 142. There was a whole lot going on, John.
Yeah, I remember the tear gas and the smoke and the bullets.
Being shot was bad. It was like being hit with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, nobody expects to get shot. Nobody expects to die. It just hits you.
I died when I was there.
It took me a week.
Take your poison.
Yeah, things were bad then, really bad.
But like you were saying, look what it led to.
Excuse me?
Look what it led to.
Absolutely.
Things have changed for the better. Some would have union meetings. Some would have a union. Wear a union button. Hell, whatever the hell you like. Even those Hawaiian shirts.
And another thing, nobody has to work like mules anymore. It was a long way from the hook and the hand jive to hammerhead cranks.
things really have changed, haven't they? So, we didn't die in vain, huh?
So basically, everybody's got Social Security now, right? I mean, they wouldn't take that away after the way we fought, would they?
Maybe.
And unions, Harry, you got unions for all workers, right?
No.
And after nearly 80 years, America's got a national health system, right?
No.
But you got Medicare, you got medical care for pensioners and all that, right?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's got a 40-hour week. Big holidays and sick pay.
Oh, no.
Wow. How about, you got good prejudice, discrimination, all that's going, right?
No, there's still a little bit of that here and there.
The workers still got a job?
Yeah, workers still die in the job. Yeah.
Taking the steps.
But you didn't die in that. You see, because there have been changes. Some things have changed, a lot's changed, some things haven't changed. We've got a lot more rights that we've all fought for, every damn one of them. It's been a long fight, because the bosses, they don't always change. You know, as an old friend of mine, Abba Ramos, once said, he said, if they could take a trained monkey to unload the boxcar, or drive the forklift, or operate the crane, then you can be sure tomorrow morning they'll have them over there, they'll have a big pile of bananas for lunch, and you'll be out on the street looking for work. It's as simple as that. Because you have to understand, they only follow one rule of economic law. Maximum production, minimum cost, yields the greatest amount of profits. And they don't deviate from that.
So we did die in vain.
No, I'm not saying that at all, because we don't deviate either. See, when you picked a fight on the streets in 1934, you picked a good fight. And when you fought for a union, you picked a good union to fight for, the ILWU. Now, we don't deviate. And if we have to, we fight. We prefer to negotiate, mediate, arbitrate. But if we have to, we fight. And if need be, every inch of the way. You know, there's an old union song called Step by Step. See if we can play that. Well, it's got a very simple message. Well, just explain, the point of it is, you have to take a step at a time. And if you want to turn a water wheel to grind some grain, you can't do it with one drop of water. You have to have all the water turning the wheel.
We even went there, Harry. We were the ones that took the first steps for this union.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're taking the next steps. And today was a good example with your fight. You still got a ways to go, but you're taking those steps, one by one.
Oh yeah, I mean, the road's still there, but you've got to hope that it's a little wider and a little easier to go with.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll get a ride down that road in one of those big old trucks I see out here you guys drive.
Oh, there must be somebody here who give these fellas a ride after the meeting, yeah? I mean, how often do you get to meet these two fellas, John and Dickie? And one other thing I just want to say is that there's been some struggle going on the last few days, yeah? Up and down the coast, involving the ILWU, involving the pensioners, involving some attempts to cut back on benefits. So the struggle goes on. And all I have to say is this, and I've said it before, that the most important word in the English language for the working class is solidarity. And with that, from the three of us, brothers and sisters, thank you.